All right, hello everyone. Welcome to the channel. I heard Aries. My name is Chelsea, and this is the channel where we do all Aries readings. I just ran up the stairs. And today, well, happy Valentine's Day first. As I split the deck, I see the lovers. Happy Valentine's Day for you, to you, from me. Okay. We're gonna do a spread first, and we'll pull oracle messages at the end. I'm going to do the same spread for you guys that I did for myself today. So the first card is going to be, what do you need to know? The next card is going to be, what action should you take today that may help you? And then we'll take a look at advice and how the day may end for you. What is the energy by the end of the day? Just what is the energy? Because we'll all be in the same planetary energy, right? So let's take a look. This is for Aries collective, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Thank you. And I'm going to stop right here. All right. What does Aries need to know today? See the Page of Wands. Now, I did this spread earlier. I saw the Ten of Swords. I had to stop recording because my dogs were going crazy. But we got the Page of Wands. What action should Aries take today? We have the King of Swords. Any advice here for Aries for today? Advice, Four of Swords in reverse. And how the day may end for Aries, or the energy. What energy will they be in? Ooh, seeing the Tower. We may need to clarify that. Okay. So Page of Wands is about communication, okay? Wands are fire energy. It is creative energy. It is passionate energy. It is that driving force that fuels you to take action in a situation. So you could be getting communication that is fun, exciting, that induces some sort of passion, flirtatious, or creativity. The pages are usually youthful, from younger people, children, things like that. But it incites passion, that new beginning feeling of some sort of passionate encounter or creative endeavor. And you could be getting some news that makes you feel like this, or communication. Now, the advice here, or the action that you should take, is the King of Swords. When I see this as King of Swords, this is about action. This is about being decisive, okay? Being able to make a clear decision because you have all of the facts, okay? You see things, you're analyzing things, right? Clearly, so you can make a sound decision, right? You have all the facts, you're analyzing, you're making a sound decision here. You're only needing the truth, not the fluff, okay? Sometimes this could be about getting a professional to help you in some way, going to a professional, seeking professional counsel or advice, or this is you sitting with yourself and analyzing the situation and speaking on it and getting to the truth and acting on it, okay? Advice here, and that's the action you have to take, the King of Swords. So you may have to take some sort of authority in a situation today. Advice here is the Four of Swords in reverse. Now, you could need rest, okay? Even though it's in reverse, you could need some rest. The Four of Swords, though, is, when I see it in reverse, it's like upright. It's like you're not speaking, you're resting, you're healing. In reverse, yes, you could need more rest, but I also see it in a way that if there's an opportunity to say something today in a situation, you should probably say it. This is probably not the time for you to keep quiet, especially if you're seeing something that is not fair, or maybe you need to speak up about it, okay? Maybe you've had time to rest, and the King of Swords was the action that you needed to take. Get all the details, get all the information that you need, so that when it is time to speak, and if you are called to speak, which you may have to, you're going to be doing it from a place where you've thought it very, very well through, okay? Now, this is interesting. The Tower could be the ending of the day, or what it could feel like. Now, this could be shocks, surprises, epiphanies, undoings, changes, challenges. But the Tower says that something was not built on a sturdy foundation, and it had to fall, right? Because it was inauthentic. And the advice card, or the action take, was all about authenticity, the King of Swords. So dare I say, maybe something is called out, or something is revealed in a way that no longer can stand on mistrust or mistruths. Like now that something has come to the light or has been decided on, or you see something for what it is, then the truth and the lie must fall. The lie must fall and the truth must stand. Now, the Tower could just be a surprise as well, a shock, something that you didn't see coming, or a radical change in the energy. Okay, so let's clarify the Tower. And look what's at the bottom of the deck, the King of Swords. Let's clarify this Tower here. Got the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups kind of came in reverse a little bit, so I hope nobody's having love issues. It came crossing. Either this is a good shock when it comes to a relationship or a not so good one. You know, maybe somebody's proposing. Maybe we got the Knight of Wands. Maybe someone's walking away, because look what came out again. We got the Tower and we got the Eight of Cups. Walking away from situations that no longer serve you. And this could be romantic, okay? It could be friendship. It could be work relationships. It could be getting away from people who are immature, not, you know, and this could even be in situations where like you're watching people or you're disconnecting from people who are in and out. The Knight of Wands can be a very inconsistent type of energy, and they got the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe the time is up for something. A cycle with a wheel is turning. The time is up. Karma has been dealt with, right? And the Wheel of Fortune says, what is up must come down, right? The wheel is always turning. The cycle of life is always turning. So the Tower here coming out twice is saying, this doesn't have to even be in a personal life. Maybe this could be a collective. There is a radical shift that is happening today in emotions and relationships dynamics, how we view relationships. I don't know. So let's take a look. For me, yesterday, the Tower was telling somebody that in about a year, if I'm not in a relationship, I might not even settle, because it doesn't sound like a settle. It actually sounds like a perfect relationship for me, but I might have a lavender marriage. Find me a gay man to marry, and my best friend, and we live happily ever after. So I don't know. But Aries, this could be you like completely walking away from a situation or just having a change of heart when it comes to relationship. I mean, it sounds pretty good to me because I don't know, living with my gay best friend, it kind of sounds good. All right, let me pull some, or I'm going to pull from the Ask and It Is Given Law of Attraction deck. Ask and It Is Given cards from Esther and Jerry Hicks. I found these yesterday if you were on the live. You saw that, so I'm going to give you one advice card here. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Let's see what you need to know from the Ask and It Is Given. Okay, so, you know, the Tower could also be the shock of people breaking up because they don't have money. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have anything to give. So 2 cards came out, and I feel like they may be both necessary. 2 cards came out. One card, it says, I am a vibrational transmitter and receiver. And the last one says, why is it taking me so long? So I am a vibrational transmitter and receiver says, in every moment you are broadcasting a very specific vibrational signal that is instantly being understood and answered. And immediately your present and future circumstances begin changing in response to the signal you are projecting. The entire universe right now is being affected by what you are offering. So remember, whatever you are putting out, you are getting back, but you're also affecting the world. This is why we all put our own imprint on the world. We also have, why is it taking me so long? Okay, so this is about divine timing. The only reason you have not already received what you desire is because you are holding yourself in a vibrational pattern that does not match the vibration of your desire. We always talk about this. That is the only thing that really determines the time of which something will come towards you. That's it. It doesn't matter if you do 1,000 affirmations a day. Doesn't mean if you visualize 29 times a day. You could only visualize one time and your manifestation can come through, because it's a matter of when you got out of that visualization, did it feel real? And that moment that you were visualizing and touching and feeling or tasting the thing that you wanted to manifest, did it feel real to you in your imagination? That's it. It doesn't have to, when you get out of that imagination, it doesn't have to feel real. Just keep that thought with you. In my imagination, it happened, so it's real. And the moment you connect that together, that's when movement starts to happen in the 3D. The goal with manifestation is not to make it come about in the 3D. The goal is to make it feel real in your imagination. Once it feels real in your imagination, it becomes real in the 3D. I do this all the time. I do it all the time with food. So I already know. I do it all the time with food, but it's the same thing. And I say this, when you say feeling is the secret, people always think about emotions. From my experience, when I can imagine myself tasting something, biting into something, touching something through my imagination, you know what a dollar bill feels like. If you close your eyes right now, you can feel and pretend that dollar bill is in your hand, right? Because you know what it feels like. You know what a tennis ball feels like. You can close your eyes and imagine yourself, all of that roughness to the smooth line. You know what it feels like. And so it's the same thing with the law of assumption. Do it when you feel it, touch it, taste it first in your mind. It becomes real in the 3D. That's it. People who think they're trying to make something happen in the 3D, you're not. You're trying to make it happen in your imagination first, all right? Live it in your imagination, and then it becomes real. Then the 3D reflects back like a mirror what you have just made real in your imagination. That is it. That is it. And I think when people really understand that, it becomes so easy. It becomes so easy. Okay, last card here. Last card for Aries. What are you getting for today? I'm so interested to see how this tower is going to turn out. You got the Fates, number 17. So this is interesting because 17 is the star card in the tarot, and you see all the stars around here. And the star card actually comes after the tower, which is number 16. So it seems like some radical change here. And we talked about this earlier in the week about chaos and conflict, how something falls apart so something beautiful can come together. This could be a good surprise. It could be something here. I mean, anytime the tower comes, it's good, right? Even if it doesn't seem good in the moment, it's good. I think of it as like when I left my last job, it was a tower moment. But once I was gone, I was like, wow, this cleared the way for me to start my new life, right? So let's take a look. That's why I say if you ever get fired, if something ever happens, feel the feels, but I promise you there's something better coming on the other side of that. I think the problem comes in is when we try to hold on to things, and that's when tower moments happen, is when we try to hold on to things. So this is about fate, karma. Look at that. The Wheel of Fortune came out. Fate, karma, acceptance, and there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. So the Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, and the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over, and the conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated or preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Okay? So that is what I have for you guys. Take care. Talk to you later. Bye.